Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Monday, November the 19th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. A link to get into our 100% free trading room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. I open the room at 9 o'clock every morning, Eastern Time, of course, and that's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic a little after that. I go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a subscription link. You'll see a promo code there for 15% off, and that'll be 15% off the first month only of a standard or premium subscription, or the entire year of a standard or premium subscription. For those of you who are not in the United States, just so you know, the market is closed on Thursday for the U.S. Thanksgiving and only open half a day on Friday. I will open the room on Friday for the half day, okay? So what happened today? Well, Holly gave me one nice trade, and that was SPB. Now this is something that I saw in the pre-market. Had earnings. Obviously, the reaction to earnings, not good. There's the tan area right there. It moved all the way down here. It popped up. Once the market opened, had a little bit of resurgence, and there was the Holly alert, that down arrow to short, right at 49.01. Now, I did not take it there. I actually waited for a variety of reasons. I think it was moving around a little bit, and I wasn't quite ready to jump into it. But when it broke down through 48, I took this trade, and I ended up taking this trade at 47.80 on the short. I took some out here at 47.13 just in case it couldn't get through the whole number, and then boom, look at this, it went all the way down there. I sold, and my average on the last sell bid I had was just underneath that 46, was I think 45.95. Now it's having a bit of a resurgence. You know, I know some of the people in the room were playing this on the bounce, but just a beautiful trade from Holly. I also want to go over the QURE trade, and you'll see, and I didn't take this one, but just to show you a couple of things here. So there was the alert from Holly, all right, 31.60, okay. Here's the target. Now these targets obviously are not scientific. It's a guide, and I'll be honest with you, I don't pay attention to the targets at all. But it was $1 away, so I mean that's not really scientific. But Holly, once it hit the target, you notice that Holly got out of the trade. Exit reason, target hit. Now, if you were in this trade right here, there would be absolutely no reason for you to get out of the trade also, if you want to manage the trade. I mean, you know, it was still, the only way I would have got out of this trade is if it started to move up, you know, after that. But look what happened. I mean, this is just a disaster for this. So I'm just telling you that personally, the way I use Holly is that I don't pay that much attention to the targets. If Holly got stopped out, absolutely 100% I pay attention to all the stops. If Holly gets stopped out of a trade, no question. But certainly if the target is hit, I don't really care. If the trade is still working, it's still working, and you know, you can choose to keep into the trade. In this case, you know, obviously it was the thing to do. And I did have a couple other little Holly trades that didn't work. LLEX. It's starting to work now a little bit. The alert was actually at, let me see if this works here. Yeah, 20 right here at 237. I actually got in a couple of times. I think it was got in here, and it popped up here, and then it came right back down. I actually took a little loss. I got it. I'm sorry. It was here. I got in here, and it popped up, and then it came back down. I took a 3-cent loss. On that action there, I decided to get back into the trade. Remember, this is a 15-minute chart. Started to work okay, and ended up taking this going flat on this. So this really didn't do very much. And I think ACRX was another one, Holly alert, and I did not. I got out of that one flat. Didn't really do very much either. Let's take a look at where that alert was. Right there. Didn't do very much. 307, 309 right now. But certainly the SPB, and if you took the Cure trade, I mean, this is down 8% right now, you know, so for a $31 stock, that's a great move. So what else happened? Oh, how can I forget Zayo? Zayo was nothing to do with Holly, but this is an alert that I got into. So Zayo had a lot of action in the pre-market. I guess there's some talk about maybe a buyout or something like that. Some companies being interested in them, and it popped all the way up here, and then it came back down. All right. Now remember, now this is what the market was doing. Okay, so the market has been weak most of the day. We had a little pull up there, but the market is resuming its weakness right now. So when I saw that and the market being weak, I decided to, and this was a bit, only a risk in that this could have popped up again on emotion. You know, people saying, oh no, it's going to be taken over. So it could have popped up again. But to me, the market looked weak. It was underneath the whole number. And, you know, that's one of my favorite things to do is to take a trade underneath the whole number. So I got in here. It's actually about 26.82. If it had moved up over the whole number or close to the whole number, I just would have got out. It was that simple. But look what it did. I mean, it went all the way down. What did I ended up taking this out at? I took some out at, I actually took some out fairly conservatively around 26.65, right about here, just in case, you know, because again, you could get this emotional type trade in which people say, no, I think it's going to be taken out, and so it could be bid right up again. So I wanted to take some out here, and then I rode a lot of it all the way down here to 25, 20. Actually, I don't know why I have this line here. This must be from something else because I took most of it out just underneath that whole number. 26 or at 26.14 and then underneath the whole number. So anyway, it turned out to be a very, very nice trade. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. This is when I was on my break. So I did take out the last bit right there, and I took some out right here. But that turned out to be a really, really nice trade. A lot of people in the room did end up taking that trade. And, you know, as I say, if I'd been wrong, I would not have lost much because I was fairly close to the whole number. All I had to do for me to get out was it start to move up. You know, I would have said, okay, that's it. Can always get back into the trade if it started to fall again. So anyway, great, actually a very, very good trading day for me and a lot of people in the room. The one that I didn't miss it so much as I didn't take the trade, and we talked about it, the CFX, once the market opened. And I believe the reason this one was, look at this. I mean, a lot of people took this trade, talked about it right around here. Didn't really see a setup unless you just sort of guessed that it was going to keep going down. But they have bought some company for $3 billion, and you know, obviously the market did not like that. not in this market anyway. So a lot of people in the room took this one also. All right, SPB. So that was the nice one from Holly, definitely. And it's interesting because, you know, I am kind of focusing on the stocks under $20, but this one just looked too juicy to me. It is an earnings play. We're not in earnings season really anymore. We're only going to have about 300 companies release earnings this week, fewer next week. But the interesting thing, of course, is that those who like to play earnings, then there are fewer stocks to focus on. So when and I'm remiss in not showing the daily chart because this is what really sold me on it. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just a big gap down, nothing holding it up. So that's why it was very interesting to me, even not as a Holly trade, because we all saw that in the pre-market. All right, want to get back into the room. So let me just bring back the capture program. And again, if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. And this is a link for our free trading room. I'll open the room to, and then again, another link for the promo, or take out a subscription, and you'll see the promo is there. And I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern, bright and early. So that's a half an hour. For those who don't know, it's amazing how many people don't know. That's half an hour before the, call it, normal market opens. So hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.